Like trusting in God, I feel like it. Is trust God?
Believing in God and having trust in Him.
Faith is like a form of being brave, or like a form of way that you can like have something that you know you can rely on.
Trusting in God and knowing that He's always there for you.
Faith is trusting in God and things that are unseen.
Falling aimlessly into trusting hands.
Faith is trusting in God, that He'll always be there for us.
Faith is basically believing in God, but also believing in things that are unseen. A lot of people use the reference to the wind. You can feel it, but you can't see it, right? But that's also like God too. You can always feel Him, but sometimes you can see Him in different things that He does for you. So I definitely believe that's what faith is.
Yes.
Why?
I have to. Yes.
Why?
Because I know He will always be there for me. Yes.
Why?
Because I know that God will always be there to help me.
Yeah,
Why?
because if you have faith, it helps you to move on and helps you through life.
Yes, I do.
Why?
Because without faith, there would be no reason for existence, because just living without believing in anything or a greater purpose.
Yeah. Why? Because I want to go to heaven.
Yes.
Why?
Because whether I believe in something or not, I know that no matter what I think, I will never be disappointed. Because God doesn't do that.
I do have faith
Why?
in this world. Look at the world we live in. Without faith, where would we be? We see people dying every day. We see diseases. We just have to trust that whatever happens is for a better reason. And that's the plan that God has for us.
Absolutely.
Why?
I have faith because I know that you can see the way the world is going, and everything that has been prophesied in the Bible is happening all around us every day. So to not have faith is to be completely uninformed of what's really going on.
Talking to God. Talking to God. Prayer is talking to God.
Talking to God about your problems.
Prayer is a means of communication to God or Jesus or someone in heaven.
Talking to God.
When you pray to God, prayer is a way of form to talking to God.
Prayer that you ask God a question.
Prayer is our way of communicating with God.
Prayer is a way of communicating with God.
Communicating with God.
Prayer is having a conversation with God. It can be either positive, negative, or just pouring out your heart before Him.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I pray, like asking God for things and saying thank you for things He's given me to help me.
So that God can help you with things that you're having trouble with in your life.
I pray because I want a better future, a more positive one, more peace, more help, more salvation. Just, I want the world to be a better place, so I pray.
Alright. A relationship with God is like a relationship with anyone else, just like a marriage. I've never been married, but it requires communication for it to work. And that's what I see. If you don't communicate with God, How do you know what he wants from you? Like, yeah, it's all about spending time with him. For any relationship to grow, we have to spend time with each other.
For help or guidance.
To get closer to God and to get more understanding of things I don't understand.
Because I know that no matter what I ask for or what I'm going through, He will always be there to listen to me.
I pray because it's not necessarily a thing of reverence always. It can be just a regular conversation. It's constantly keeping God involved in your life. I believe that's what prayer is to me.
When I say something to Jesus, He's going to say back to me the right answer.
Yeah.
How?
By God showing me good things.
Sometimes.
How?
And from the simplest tasks to the biggest things. But I know when God doesn't answer my prayers, He doesn't answer them for a reason.
Yeah.
How?
Because he shows me what I should do and I need help and I realize what I need to do. And if I ask for things better or something, he will make it better for me.
Yes, they are.
How?
Because I see what I ask for, I get, and I get more understanding of things I don't.
Sometimes.
How are they answered?
When I need something very important, He does. When it's not very important, He could wait.
Yes.
How?
God has a way of always making sure I witness what I prayed for. So basically, He usually answers my prayers when either I'm with the person I prayed for or I understand the situation I prayed about when it's taking place.
They are
How are they?
just by the simplest thing. I may want something. I know that I'm not going to get everything I want, but something better always works out.
Yes, my prayers are answered. Sometimes when God answers our prayers, though, they're not always what we expect. They're usually what He wants for our lives. And I believe that even if your prayers aren't answered in the way that you want them to be, God does come through and answer your prayers.